New Zealand residence visa application, you can do it by yourself. I'll be sharing my experience on how I did our residency visa application by myself, and we got a positive reply within just under 3 months. Apparently, you need to have expressed your interest in EOI, expression of interest. I think that's what it's called, in the pool, with some questions that you will be asked. So if you get lucky and you are pulled out to apply for residency, I think the last one they did was on 9th November 2022, and the cutoff was 160, but that will be going up by next year to 180 points. Please, if I'm wrong, use the comment section and correct me. So my story, when I got invited from EOI pool to apply, just like every other person, I do not want to jeopardize the opportunity, and I did. I reached out to a couple of agencies to see if I could get something within budget, but the least I got, because of the size of my family, was 5,000 New Zealand dollars, and it was a lot of money for me. So I dragged my chair, I sat down, I tried to study the immigration website, the documents needed, and wherever I'm confused, I flew to them, and luckily for me, they are open to email, they reply, they guide you. If you are not getting, if you need an information like the location of the hospital closest to you and things like that, they guided me. So I was like, I will do this one by myself and save the money. He was like, give it a go, I trust you, you've been onto it, because I did all of our applications. Why from overseas, I got open work visa. I've been the one renewing a work visa, post-study work visa, and all of that. So after studying the documents, I gave it a go. The document that I was requested to supply was a medical certificate for myself and the rest of the family member, police certificate for adults in the family from the countries we've lived in within 10 years. So I got that sorted out. Of course, we need an ID, which was passport, and at the time I did this application, one of my family member passport ran out. So as you guys know, there's no Nigerian consular office here in New Zealand, so we have to wait till the consular in Australia, till the time they came over. We got that passport sorted out, and I was still in contact with immigration. Look, I'm stuck, I do not have this current passport to submit. Should I submit for the other family member and leave this one out? So I was advised I have two options: either to wait and tidy up my job for this passport to come so that I can submit everybody together, or I submit that of the other family member that got the passport. So I chose the option of waiting. So I waited. It was about 3 days to the deadline I was given to supply this document that passport actually arrived. Lucky me. So other documents that I submitted, if you've been following me, you will know about relationship timeline. This is a will love story that you have to put up if you are coming here to join a partner that you guys are into genuine and stable relationship. So I had that story started up when I was in Nigeria. I joined my husband here with open work visa. So I updated that relationship timeline with pretty much what we've been doing here in New Zealand. The house rent, the new addition to the family, the places we've been in New Zealand together, just weird pictures to say, we are still together, we are still into genuine relationships. So that was it. And at the time I did my residency, they didn't ask me for IS, but hey, I had it handy, so I went to a session. They said additional information. I uploaded it. This guy here is proficiency enough in English language, so supply all the documents that they require from you. And also, if there are other documents that you feel would make them make that decision that you are settling or you are good to go here, do not leave that out. Pop it in the additional information section. That was what I did for myself. So just under 3 months and 3 days for the dates to the deadline, I submitted my application and got a favorable reply. Yes guys, that is my residency application experience and story, and how my family were excited to be to have that outcome positive, but I was blown out, so much confident and happy with myself because I did everything by myself. I walked through that process. It was a whole lot of learning process for me, and I'm happy I didn't jeopardize the opportunity by doing it by myself. And from my experience, I will tell you that it's pretty straightforward if your case is not complicated. But if you still do not want to jeopardize all of that opportunity, you want to go with an agency because you are not confident that you could do it, oh, I do not have problem with that. Go for it. But I did mine by myself, and this girl here is super dopey happy that she did it by herself. So that is all of the story, guys. So if you have any question or anything you would want to know about you doing it by yourself, your girl here will be in the comment section, super interactive like I've always done, and I would share from my experience. You know, I am not an immigration agent, right? Just a girl living her life in New Zealand and sharing her experience. See you guys in my subsequent video.